she's gonna do her other one now, Hugh.
Oh, I'm doing the other one?
Yes.
Oh. Ha! I
Yes.
actually have another one.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, is this not on?
It's not on.
I turned it off because
Oh,
of
it's
the
alright,
buzz.
that's right.
It was buzzing so bad that I...
Aha! I'm alive. Alright, that was our duo, so it's two people. Now I'm going to do a different kind of interp, which is called a dramatic interp, which I'm going to do by myself and my imaginary other characters. So if you see me turning around really quickly and assuming a different form, I'm going to do a different character, because I'm playing 3 characters in this one. So it's going to look a little funny, but hopefully it should be entertaining. So. Are we all ready? Your Excellency. I think you know Mr. Corral.
George Corral. Of course I know him. How are you, George?
Your Excellency. George Corral, prepare this town for invasion.
George? This isn't true. You have sat at my table. You helped me plan the hospital. This isn't true! I do not wish to speak in this gentleman's company.
I have a right to be here.
I do not wish to speak in this man's company.
Will you please leave us now, Mr. Corral? I have a right to be here. Please stop! Mr. Corral. We want to get along as well as we can. You see, sir? This is a business venture. By 10:45, the town was occupied. The defenders defeated. Or were they? John Steinbeck poses this question in The Moon is Down, the most popular piece of anti-German propaganda during World War II. It was then and remains today a symbol of hope and strength and a testament to the indomitable spirit of mankind. The story revolves around
Mayor Orden,
the leader of a small occupied town, Colonel Lancer, the commanding officer in charge of the occupation, and George Corral, a local townsman turned traitor. The occupation seems to be going as Colonel Lancer planned, but these are still a free people. This speech is dedicated to the men and women who have given their lives and their service in the cause of freedom. The Moon is Down by John Steinbeck. You see, sir, this is a business venture. We need the coal mine. We have technicians, but the local people will continue to work the mine. Is that clear?
But suppose people do not want to work the mine.
Ha! They must. They don't want trouble. You will be doing them a service if you keep them in order and keep them safe.
But suppose they don't want to be safe. When the town makes up its mind what it wants to do, I'll do that.
But you are the authority.
Authority is in the town.
I hope we can trust you.
I don't know. Mr. Corral wishes to see you, sir.
Send him in. Morning, Colonel. Good morning. I wanted to talk to you, Colonel. You must have a civil authority authority you can trust. I thought perhaps that Mayor Orden might step down now and, well, if I were to take over his office, I have no orders about this. You are only a detriment now. In any little revolt, you will be the first to be killed. These are simple, peaceful people. There are no peaceful people. Can't you understand that? We have invaded this country. You, by what they call treachery, prepared for us. We are at war with these people. We have defeated them. Huh. A defeat doesn't last. I remember a little old woman in Brussels. Sweet face, white hair. She was only 4'11". We didn't know her son had been executed. When we finally shot her, she had killed 12 men with a long, black hairpin. Mayor, you wanted to see us, sir?
Yes, I want to talk to you. The people are angry and they have no way to fight back. You boys are sailing to England. Tell them to give us weapons.
You want guns, sir?
No. We are watched. Any move we make calls for reprisal. If we could have simple, secret weapons. Explosives to blow up rails, if possible. We will know how to use them.
In the dark, clear night, the people heard the planes. High in the air, 2 bombers circled. From the belly of each, tiny little objects dropped. Hundreds of them. The tiny parachutes floated so slowly and landed so gently that the 10-inch packages of dynamite stood upright in the snow. There are 3 major breaks in the railroad, all within 10 miles. I should have come before, Colonel, but your lack of cooperation made me hesitant. You refused me a position of authority. You left the mayor in his office. Without him here, we might have had more disorders than we have, Carell. I have to report to you that whenever men have escaped, Orden has known about it and he has helped them. And I even strongly suspect that he is somewhere in the picture of these little parachutes. What do you suggest? Orden must now be a hostage, and his life must depend on the lighting of one fuse on one single stick of dynamite. And if they rebel and we shoot Orden, then we have the authority. Sentry! I have placed Mayor Orden under arrest. You know, I hope you know what you're doing. In the little town, the news ran quickly. The mayor's been arrested. And through the town ran a fierce little jubilance. Mayor Orden, you know, if your people are not orderly, we must shoot people, if it is necessary. If you wish to save your people from hurt, you must help us to keep order.
You know, Socrates says, a man who is good for anything ought not to calculate the chance of living or dying. He ought only to consider whether he is doing right or wrong.
The men have dynamite. Orden, these things must stop.
They cannot stop, sir.
I arrested you as a hostage for the good behavior of your people. Tell me truly what you think. If the people know you will be shot, if they light another fuse, what will they do?
I think they will light the fuse. I hope they will.
But do you think they will light it?
Yes! They will light it! If I tell them not to fight, they will be sorry, but they will fight. If I tell them to fight, then they will be glad. And I, who am not a very brave man, will have made them a little braver. You will be destroyed and driven out. The people don't like to be conquered, sir. And so there will not be. Free men cannot start a war, but once it is started, they can fight on in defeat. Herd men, followers of a leader, cannot do that. And so, it is always the herd men who win the battles. And the free men who win the wars. From the distance, there came the sound of an explosion.